Hello, everybody watching out there. I am super excited to introduce to you a very, very special, amazing individual who has done something truly incredible for community. We've never met before until like 3 seconds ago. I didn't even really get to say hi to Irie. So Irie, hello. Thank you so much for joining us for this special Facebook Live event.
Thank you.
So Irie, I'm going to summarize a little bit for everybody watching out there so they understand. You are 13, and for your 14th birthday, you want to do something special for your community. So I'm going to let you take it from here and say how this all came about, what you chose, and then what you did. And we're going to we have a couple surprises for you. So we'll do that as this goes.
Okay, great. So I guess I should start with like how I started with this. So 2 summers ago, I got to hear Malala speak here in Portland. So I went with my mom, just like on a date with my mom. It was really fun. And so it was really inspiring to hear her speak, and I really loved hearing her speak. And one of the things she said was that everybody's voice matters. And, you know, a lot of people say that, and of course I've heard that before. I think probably everyone's heard that, but it's definitely, it stayed with me that time, and I was like, you know, my voice does matter, and I can do something, you know, even though I am a kid. And so I wanted to do something. I didn't know what, but I did want to do something. And so then this summer, I found a book kind of randomly at the library on philanthropy parties, and it was written by an older teen, and it was about all these parties she had growing up as a kid. And I was struck by the idea. I was like, that's a great idea, doing something for your birthday or for any holiday. And so I decided that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something for my birthday.
Now,
So
do you remember the name of the book?
I think it was Philanthro Parties. Sarone Lulu, I think, was the author. I remember, yeah.
All right, exactly. we can find that out, and we'll add it to the comments of this Facebook Live afterwards. But I thought I'd just ask just in case. So go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, it's great. Yeah. So so I decided that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something for my birthday, and so I decided on hosting you for an event, a free event here in Portland. And I really want to this, and I wanted this to be my gift, like to my friends and to my community. In honor of my birthday. So it's not really about me, but it's what I'm doing instead of having a party.
Well, I've been doing this work for 2 decades, and I've never seen anybody do something like this for bringing a program in, whether it be me or others that I know. So it's truly special what you're doing, and you raise thousands of dollars to cover fees and expenses, all of these things to make this happen for the community. Why did you pick this? Like, why did you pick what we do? Our topic is, for anybody watching who doesn't know, maybe you know Irie, but you don't know us, we're all about a culture of consent and respect and spreading that around the world. How did you come to wanting to bring that to your community?
Well, you know, I've had a lot of conversations with my family and my mom, and I think that consent, I think that it's really a great foundation, and that to be able to create change, you have to start with education. So I mean, I don't think it's really that complicated. And I'm really excited to have you, and for me, as well as like all my friends and everyone in Portland. And I've been really excited to do this. But yeah, I really think that it's something that it's not talked about very often. I think probably for a lot of people, they don't even know how to talk about it, or maybe even parents like, how do I bring this up with my kid, or what even is consent, you know? So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully I'm just hoping that this will be able to create more conversations and open some new doors and create changes in our culture.
And tell everybody where it's at, time, date.
Yes. So it's at the Lincoln Recital Hall at Portland State University, so downtown Portland. And it's at 7 p.m. The doors will open at 6:30 p.m. And the auditorium, it was donated by the Global Diversity and Inclusion Department, which is really exciting. And it seats 220 people. So I'm hoping that it'll be completely filled. That's with seats, so that's seated. There is room for some people to stand. So I don't know how many people will know. It's a free event, so I don't know how many people will be there because we're not selling tickets, obviously. So there's not really a way to track how many
Sure.
people are actually. Yeah, but
Here's the
I'm
cool
hoping.
part, like, you've created a movement. You've been interviewed by local TV, but there's radio stations calling you. That what you've done is so unique that people want to share the message. I think you've done a TV already. You have another TV interview coming up, a radio interview coming up. Is this correct?
Yes, yes.
So I have to tell
I
you.
don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
I was on the radio. I didn't know that I was going to be on the radio, but they were discussing it the day after my TV interview. So I heard through the grapevine that I was on the radio.
Well, here's an amazing thing. So I live in Wisconsin, in the Midwest. And a friend of mine a few days ago says, Mike, I'm out in Portland for work, and there's a story about a team bringing you in here. He happened to see the TV clip about you doing this work, and it caught his attention. He was sharing it. I mean, it's incredible what you're doing. It is truly unique. It tells us about how much you care about the world, and you have raised thousands through a GoFundMe account page that you created. In fact, it's maxed out. So if anybody's sitting here going, could I give to it? I don't think you can give any more to that, correct? Once it maxes, it maxes?
No, can donate.
Oh, they could still give more. Okay. So anybody watching, you can give more. And Lisa's watching this from my office. She's going to share the GoFundMe page so they can give more. Because here's what we're going to do. We want to help you fill those seats. So we're going to give away. You said there's 225 seats? Something like that? All right. Well, I didn't know that before we got on this video because I was prepared to give you 200 books for the first 200 people who showed up to help entice attendance that night. We're going to give away 200 Kanekishu books. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to give that away, but we're going to make it better. Since you said there's 225 seats, I'm giving one for every seat. If you show up that night, you get a book. So we want to help make it fun and exciting. We're just going to donate all those books so that anybody coming out can get that. So if you live anywhere in the Portland area, if you come out, you get a free Kanekishu book. Not only that, we're going to make it a little more exciting. We're going to throw it in so any parents that come out, they get a free access to our DVD for parents, the online streaming version. We're going to give that to everybody there that night too. So,
oh wow!
Yeah, we want to be able to do as much to make this special for your community after all the work you did. And right now, how much have you raised in the GoFundMe page?
$6,505.
That is incredible. That's awesome. Here's a little something. And so you also had an organization set aside that if people donated more money, that's where they could give the donations to. Is that correct?
I was going to. I didn't know if we would end up. I mean, yes, I would have liked to do that. I don't have the name of one specifically set aside, but yes.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool because here's what we're going to do. You've done so much for your community that we are donating the entire value of this program, everything, back to your community for you to give to your community however you want to give. So that all that money you just raised, you get to choose a nonprofit, a charity you want to go to so it can help in your community and just give it all to them. And we're going to donate the entire presentation program, everything, so you can do that for your community.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Absolutely. You are an exceptional individual making a huge difference in the world. And the work you put into this is simply awesome. As a parent myself to watch, I'm sure your mom, and I know your mom's been working with our office with you to help make this all happen. I mean, who couldn't be more prouder as a parent to see your child be able to do this, your school to know that one of their students is out there making a difference. We want to do everything we can to make an even bigger impact for that community in support of what you're doing, Irie. It's awesome and it's amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anything you want to let anybody watching right now, anything you want to let them know?
Well, I would love to have the auditorium completely packed. It would be like the best birthday gift for me. My birthday's the day after. It's the 10th. So that would be really great if as many people as possible could come.
That's very cool. So your birthday's, you turn 14 the next day, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So we want to make this the most amazing 14th birthday ever by packing that place. So if you're watching this Facebook Live, if you know anyone in the Portland area, and you don't need to be from Portland, we know people that have driven 2-3 hours to come to this program before to get this information for either their teen, their family. And let's go to that, right? You're inviting teenagers, you're inviting preteens, you're inviting parents, educators, news media that want to get a different look on this discussion. It's open to everyone, right?
Yes, yes. It's really a conversation for everyone. It's not just boys or girls or however you identify. It's everyone.
Yeah, yeah. And I think I love what you said. Not only that, but you're aware of the language of being inclusive there. It's everyone. It's like all sexual orientations, all genders, all gender expressions and identities. This is for everyone to be able to come out. So what we recommend that night is come early, because we only have 225 seats and we want to fill those seats. So the earlier you come, the better shot you get at a seat. And look, we'll do standing room as much as we can do within fire codes and all that. We'll get as many people in there, right? That's the idea. Awesome. I want to thank you. Oh, did we lose you? Can you go ahead and talk? I think you were talking, Irie, but it was cutting you off.
I'm still here. Okay,
there we go. Anything else you want to let those watching know?
Well, thank you so much for this interview, and thank you for donating all of that. It's so amazing.
Oh, well, look, you've done so much work here. It's the least we can do. And so for anybody watching, again, remember, come early. And know if you come, you're going to get the free Can I Kiss You book. You're going to get the DVD for parents called Help My Teen Is Dating. And if you're sitting there watching, what are you even talking about? What program are you to? I realize we never said what we're doing that night, Irie. So for anybody watching, they might not have a clue what this is. We travel the world working with tens of thousands of people in audiences every year for the U.S. military, for school systems, for universities. This is what we do, and Irie's bringing that program to your community. So for anybody watching thinking, how do I learn about this program? You just go to datesafeproject.org. Go to datesafeproject.org. In this case, click on the K-12 link. You'll see a link for K-12. Click on that. You'll see parent stuff. You'll see the Can I Kiss You program. And that is what Irie's bringing, the Can I Kiss You program with a little bit of an integrated portion for parents that night too. That's correct, Irie? Is that correct, Irie? Yes. That's really what you wanted. You wanted that Can I Kiss You program.
Yes.
Awesome. And for anybody watching, literally, Irie and I have never met. This isn't like, oh, I know someone in Portland and we're doing something we've never met till tonight. So exciting to meet you after all the work you put into this, and all the media you're getting is absolutely earned for the effort you put in. So thank you so much, Irie, for all you've done and are doing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And by the way, for anybody who helped Irie get to that goal, thank you, because that's really a big piece of this effort was Irie getting out there and getting the word out. There were some people who made some very large, significant contributions to make that happen. And so I want to give an opportunity for gratitude for those individuals too, to help make that night happen. It's so important.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Is anybody you want to thank? Because I want to give you that opportunity.
Yes, definitely. Thank you to everyone who's sponsoring the event. Thank you to Brenda Tracy for donating the remaining amount, the $2,000 at the very end. That's just really amazing. I still can't really believe it. It's crazy. But thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who donated. Even if it was $5, it really, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Thank you all so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Irie. And by the way, if you do come out, not only do you get the book, not only do you get the access to the DVD, volunteers will be involved in the program. And we're going to give away some fun stuff. We're going to give away some t-shirts. We're going to give away some other fun stuff. We have wristbands, everything to just keep this going in the community well afterwards, so that all these efforts pay off that you've put into it, Irie. So once again, thank you for everybody watching on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. Here's what you could do to help Irie. Share this Facebook Live video everywhere you can share it. That's a great thing you can do. Tell everybody that this is happening. Once again, Irie, the day is?
November 9th.
November 9th, 7 p.m., Portland State University, Lincoln Hall. Put that in your notes wherever you share this. Tell people, be there November 9th, 7 p.m., Lincoln Hall, Portland State University. Let's really pack this place. It'd be great if there was lines waiting to get in, right? That'd be the dream. We want to help make that happen to you. Thanks again, Irie. I know that it's a school night for you, so we're going to let you go. We'll let everybody out there go. You have an amazing night, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks.